House of Consciousness presents Brother Sutak, Ali Muhammad, and Natural Tahoe. Brother Natural Tahoe, you have a certain amount of time to prove to the people that what you are saying about the black woman is correct. If you do not do that, every bone in your body will break, will shatter, because you have let the people down. So my brother, with that being said, do not sleep on Ali Muhammad. Got you. Time got you. Is gonna knock the floor on Ali Muhammad. He is not gonna let the people down on this one. Good luck, Natural Time. Good luck.
Feedback that's coming to me.
Yes,
and
sir.
people said they love you being a moderator because you don't choose sides. You definitely did the other joint with Brother Alim, and you moderated that one.
Yes, sir.
You did another one too, right?
Yes.
Which one was that?
Wesley Muhammad and Ray Hagan.
Right, and that was excellent. And you show no, you don't pick and choose.
But that's because when we do these events, brother, we trying to bring information to the people.
Okay,
You
well, let me
understand
ask you
what
this
I'm
question then, brother.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think when our people hear the word debate, why do they get afraid of that topic, debate?
Well, actually, I don't think it's the majority of the people, because when we had the Alim Bey debate with the brother, it was a packed house. When we had the debate with Natural Tahoudi and Wesley Muhammad, it was a packed house. When we had the debate with Ray Hagan and Wesley Muhammad, it was a packed house. Who you hear talking about we don't need to have debates are people who, number one, have personal axe to grind with you or I or some of the people in partaking in the event. And then you have these other scholars who I feel
So-called scholars.
aren't really secure in their information, that they're not willing to stand up under fire. And I got to give it to my brothers, Natural Tahoudi, Ali Muhammad, Wesley Muhammad, Alim Bey. They study their craft, and they're willing to stand up under fire
And have that information
and have
challenged.
that, and put that information out there and have it challenged. You understand? And they're following in the line of a lot of our scholars. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing, Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, Malik El-Haj Shabazz, Ashwa Kwesi. They've all debated. They've all held debates. That's a good way of putting out information for the audience to see two opposing views put side by side, and then the audience makes the decision on what makes sense to them. Because in my opinion, when you're debating history, as far the type of history that we're debating, it's really your opinion and your theory that you're researching, and it's what makes sense to you, and that's what you're coming with. I think that if someone isn't willing to stand up and face opposing views, that reminds me of, you ever be in the street and somebody walks up to you and they hand you a Jehovah's Witness flyer, or somebody comes up with you and starts talking about Jesus Christ, and then when you start asking them questions on the Bible and explain this and why this and why that, what do?
They start running.
They haul ass. They start running. And that's just like these people now who sit up here and talk about, oh, well, we don't need to have debates, blah, 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 blah. Because when we do a debate, it's not the individual against the individual. What we're doing is we're comparing scholarship, we're comparing theories, we're comparing information, all right? Because nobody is ever 100% wrong, and nobody is ever 100% right. We leave that up to the audience to use their common sense to make an opinion, to see what fits in their life. Because we're all individual. When we debate spirituality, when we debate religion, we take what makes sense to us, and then we build on that. And that's how we're getting down with this thing.
So what about the movie debaters?
Oh yeah,
Even in the movie.
People don't like debates, but the movie The Great Debate with Denzel Washington, all the Negroes went to that movie, and when the black folks won the debate, they stood up and cheered and clapped and cried.
That's right.
But nobody wants to have debates.
And hey, a lot of people got book knowledge. too, as well.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
When we say book knowledge, when I say book knowledge, that's somebody who, in order to give you the information, they got to read it out the book. My brothers Ali Muhammad, Natural Tahuti, Wesley Muhammad, Alim Bey, they could sit up there and go off the top.
That's right.
You ask them a question, they don't need to go get their books. They go right off the top and discuss the subjects with you. So that's someone who evaluates their experience. They take their life experiences. I don't think Ali Muhammad or Natural Tahuti needed to read a book. They evaluate life as it goes on.
So let me ask you, why is this important, and how can this debate right here between Natural Tahuti and Ali Muhammad benefit the people?
Well, in my opinion, and I can only speak from my opinion. Don't claim to be speaking for other people. In my opinion, why we need to have this particular issue is important, because when you're a spiritual being and you derive power from your spirituality that allows you to move into other areas, that allows you to conduct your life, conduct your interactions with other people, you need to be secure in your base. And your base is your spirituality. And throughout our life, we've been given information and reacted on information, unchallenged information. I grew up, my mother sent me to church. Whatever the pastor told me, whatever they told me in church, I just took it as
But
fact.
check this out. Here's the thing. People say it all the time. They say, yo, you don't need to believe me. Go and do the research.
Well, see, those people are playing poker with you. They're calling your bluff because
Right.
they don't think you're going to go do it because they
But
know
see,
you don't
when
have time to
the
do it.
research, now you come back and say, well, nah, this is wrong. Well, I don't debate. But you just told him to go and do the
But see,
research.
like
and
I'm
don't
saying,
believe
what
me.
they're doing, they're calling your bluff because they know you work 9 to 5. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These people who are coming out here bringing this information, this is what they dedicate their life to. You understand what I'm saying? And some
Right.
people are real with it, and some people are fake with it.
Okay, so now, I want you to lay it out for both of these brothers, what you expect, you being a moderator on
Yes,
this
sir.
event. Lay it out for both of these brothers, now that we have them here. What do you expect from them? And then I'm going to go to them and see what we're going to talk about.
Well, I know both of these brothers very, very well, and I know they're both professionals, all right? And although, you know, for the promotion and all of that, we like to hype it up. But these two brothers are very professional brothers. They're very sincere in what they're doing. Not only that, they're very good friends, all right? So despite what we may do to promote the event, these brothers are very good friends. And I know that they're not gonna attack each other personally because it's not about the individuals, it's about
The information.
it's about the information. So there's not a lot I really don't think I have to tell these brothers, but I'll tell the people in the viewing audience is that this is not personal attacks. Ali Muhammad and Natural Tahuti will not engage in personal attacks on one another. They won't engage in insulting anybody's spiritual or religious beliefs, or anybody in the audience's spiritual or religious beliefs. And they'll just conduct themselves as professionals and bring this information to the audience and let them decide on what they feel is correct and what's incorrect.
Okay, so let me move on over to Brother Natural Tahuti. He just got off the scale. How much you weighing in, my brother?
Oh man, you know I'm 210 pounds right now. My weight is up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm feeling very confident about this bout. I'm feeling very confident. You know what? I love Ali Muhammad, but I don't know what the hell he came out here for.
Right.
What you picking on me for? I'm talking about the black woman is God. Not only is the black woman God, she is the supreme being. How the hell are you gonna say the mother of all civilization? She created you, and you gonna say you God? No. Don't go like that. She's the supreme being. She's formed and fashioned your brain in her womb. And so now you gonna get up and big enough, now you got balls, you gonna come out and you more supreme than the damn mother? You can't be serious. So although I love Ali Muhammad, I'm gonna kick his ass.
All right. On that day, he will find out the truth.
Yes, he will.
All right, Brother Ali Muhammad.
Peace, God.
Peace. Go ahead.
He got no chance. He got no chance.
Uh-huh.
Natural Tahuti is a wonderful brother. We got many wonderful brothers in the conscious community. But the issue is this. We dealing with a past reality, we dealing with a present reality, and we dealing with a future reality.
So you don't recognize the black woman as the primary force on the planet?
No, see, that's not...
All right, go ahead, you finish.
The past reality is, what did our lineage write down? Not speculation. Because the original people kept records on everything. We the best accountants in the universe. So, if we're gonna go by what we wrote down, there is no debate. Shit, I won already. So he might not even show up for that. So, let's put that to the side. Now, if we're gonna speculate over what white people say in their books, that's a different thing. Because many of us have been educated by the devil. So we hold large precedence when they can pull up a lab report and we don't have the ability to decipher what is the truth or what is reality. We go by what we feel. I feel good about the black woman, and I do too. But that don't mean that you can make an outlandish statement that's against the records of the original people in support of the devil. So, what I do whenever somebody says they want to debate me, I investigate what are they actually trying to accomplish. Who's helping them? Because when I come, people get help because they know what's up. So I see Polite stepping in the field. A young God, powerful. But listen, I look young, but I'm old, dude. They're not ready on an information session with Ali Muhammad. None of them. Those are like children to me. For real. No disrespect to none of them. Because I read their literature because I appreciate, I understand where greatness comes from. But when we dealing with this type of subject, in the past, they're done. Now let's look at the present reality. Now, I would say presently that for some men, the black woman is their God. Because she provide for them, she build for them, she do everything for them, and they don't do shit. So, it's easy in a society where the black man has been robbed of a knowledge of self to begin to assume when you mix truth with falsehood that the black woman is God because she's the one doing everything, but she don't like that shit. So when I go home to my two families, I got 8 people to feed. God is a creator. God makes streets. God make buildings. God build cars. God makes spaceships. God do everything. Show me the woman in that equation. You see what I'm saying? This is not no suppression of the female, but we have a hard time dealing with reality because what we think is European is actually ours. Because he took everything from us. And if you want to know why he's in power, it's because he's standing up and being a God. None of them are going to say, look at this woman God. They might say she's God's essence. She's God's co-creator. Okay. But let me finish on this point. The result of this thinking in the conscious community is the result of asymmetrical warfare and counterintelligence that has decimated the mind of the black man. You see what I'm saying? So when we look at what is a God, first of all, we got to understand what somebody is saying. So I don't even know what he means when he says God, except for what he just said just now, which is God is the supreme being. Show me anywhere on the planet at this time or in history where in the truest sense of creation, if we're going to compare, because we don't really need to compare, but we can compare, where women have outdone men in creating on this planet. Secondly and lastly, on the point of who came first, if you were illiterate in ancient records, you can't even answer the question. The question is Tahuti literate?
Hold on one second. He left out something. He left out something. He said there was a past reality, a present reality, and a future reality. Did you discuss the future reality?
No, the future is going to come when I whoop his ass.
Hold on. Say that again?
I'm not going to discuss the future because, you know, the prophets hold that as a secret. Okay. That's in my pocket, baby.
You know, he just said a few things that, I find contradicting in what he said. Number one, he said, if you're going to believe what the white man said, then he come back and tell you that the white man is the gatekeeper.
Is Brother Sutek correct when he say that these brothers will not be taking personal attack? It's on. They will not be engaging in personal attacks on one another. Yeah, right. Is Brother Sutek correct? Nope. You be the judge because it's about to get heated, brothers and sisters. Ugly. But I'm going to tell you one thing. They have this type of love and respect for one another, where it will not get out of hand. But when you step in that ring, it's a whole different ball game, family. It's about to be on and popping.